Welcome back, everybody. Aggie here. We got a new video. I wasn't able to do the video I was planning on because I had a power outage. I figured, since I'm not going to be able to have the video I wanted to release today edited, I would go ahead and talk about Yars Rising. So there was an Indie World showcase for Nintendo Switch today. I put it on while I was at work. Now, I try not to look at the comments when I'm watching these or before I watch them because I don't want any spoilers. But for somehow I happened to catch one of the top comments, and it had timestamps, and I saw that the second game had Yars in the name, so I was super excited. I watched that. I still have not watched the rest of the showcase because I was very intrigued by this, a little confused, and I just thought we would talk about it real quick, go through the trailer. So I love Yars Revenge. It's one of my favorite Atari 2600 games of all time. I think it's amazing. I recently made a video where I talk about this game. Now, in the video, somebody left a comment saying they were surprised that I didn't mention the sequel that Howard Scott Warshaw said he was working on. I don't know if this is the game that they were referencing. I'll have to look it up and see what he's actually said in regards to this, or if this is something else completely different. But this is a new game from WayForward and Atari, and it is not at all what I was expecting. And I love the Yars Recharge that came out not too long ago. I thought it was great for what it was. I thought I had a lot of fun with it, and I was very excited to see that they're keeping the Yar name alive. So I'll go ahead and play this real quick. Just point out a couple things that I noticed. So I'm watching this, and I'm excited. We have our Howard Scott Warshaw reference here, and I'm watching this, and there's Nolan Bushnell, I assume, reference. And I'm like, all right, futuristic city. We have Yar on the screen there. There was a Kotao reference. All right, bugs. I'm ready to see my mutated housefly. I'm ready. I'm excited. I love the lore of old Atari games. Can't wait. And then we get, I think her name's Emmy here, and that's not a giant housefly. So I was a little confused. So the story, it's a Metroidvania, I guess, which is very interesting. And I guess the story revolves around this hacker who's going up against, you can see on her shirt here, this evil company called Kotek, which is obviously a reference to the bad guys from Yars Revenge, Kotile. But, she has an animated Yar tattoo on her wrist, which is neat. I like her hair color, very good. But I don't understand if this is actually a continuation. See, she's got the Yars wing here. And this is her, with a Yar behind her. So my confusion is this a continuation, actually, of the original Yars lore? Is this something that is not a retelling of the original story, but incorporating elements of it into an entirely new lore? What's going on here? I'm very confused. I did not expect it to be a Metroidvania. I was excited to hear WayForward, but so we have this hacker girl who's going up against Kotek, but are Yars actually involved in this? Is somehow she working for the Yar? Or is she able to channel the Yar? Is the Kotile behind Kotek, are they the same species of creatures as in the original? I've got so many questions, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm cautiously optimistic, but I'm afraid that they're just taking an old IP, using a lot of references to it, and it's going to be something completely unrelated. So I mainly made this video to see what you guys think. Are you excited about Yars Rising? What theories do you have? Do you think this will directly tie to the original Yars Revenge, or just have, passing references? Now, I think it comes up here soon. Yeah, she's doing some kind of hacking thing or something. There's some kind of mini game which has you playing something similar to the original Yars Revenge. So there will be gameplay that is directly related to that, but is it just going to be these mini games, or is it going to be something more? I just have a lot of questions. I am excited. I love the fact that they are keeping the Yars name alive, but is it just going to be a Metroidvania that has all these little references to Yars and little mini games, or is it actually going to tie into the original lore and story? Those are the questions that I have. I really hope that somehow there are actually the Yars creatures, species actually involved in this. But I'm not sure. And I haven't really read. I read a couple news articles about it, but I haven't really delved a lot into it. I just wanted to get this video out there, let anyone know who didn't hear the news. There was a new Yars game, and I really just want to get your guys' input. Are you excited for this? Do you think, like I said, what are your theories? Do you think it will actually tie into the original game, or is it something completely different? Do you think it's actually going to be something deserving of the Yars branding, or is it going to be just something completely new that uses the Yars branding just kind of as a hook to get people who love the franchise into it? Not sure. I'm cautiously optimistic. I think I am excited, but I would love to know what you think. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.